My stay to you a charge and trouble, to say both farewell, our brother.
Tongue-tied, our queen, speak you.
I had thought, sir, to have held my peace until you have drawn oaths from him not to stay. You, sir, charge him too coldly. Tell him you are sure all in Bohemia is well.
Well said, Hermione.
To tell he longs to see his son strong. But let him say so then, and let him go. Yet, of your royal presence I'll adventure the borrow of a week. When at Bohemia you take my lord, I'll give him my commission, to let him there a month behind the jest, prefixed for partings. If good deed, Leontes, I love thee not a jar of the clock behind, what lady she will. You'll stay.
No, madam.
Nay, but you will.
I may not. Verily.
Verily, you shall not go. A lady's verily as potent as a lord's. Will you go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not as a guest. So you shall pay your fees when you depart and save your thanks. How say you? My prisoner or my guest? By your dread, verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest, then, madam. Be your prisoner in court offending, which is for me less likely to commit than you to punish.
Not your jailer then, but your kind hostess. Come, I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were boys. You were pretty lords then.
We were, fair queen. We were as twinned lambs that did frisk i' the sun and lift the one and other. What we changed was innocence for innocence. We knew not the doctrine of ill doing nor dreamed that any did.
By this we gather you have tricked since.
My most precious lady, temptations have since then been born to us, for in those unfledged days was my wife a girl. Your precious self had not yet crossed the eyes of my young playfellow.
Grace to boot. Of this make no conclusion, lest you say your queen and I are devils.
Is you one yet?
He'll stay, my lord.
I request you would not. Hermione, my dearest, thou never spokest to better purpose.
Never?
Never but once.
Why? Lo you now, I spoke to the purpose twice. The once forever earned a royal husband. The other, for some while, a friend.
Too hot.